Hi everyone. In today's brand growth idea, I'm actually going to bust a myth that stops a lot of businesses from going their way in the outreach and getting clear with their action plans and getting the winning the contracts and winning a client. Why I believe this myth is important? I am going to share some of the examples which will certainly help you trust what I have shared. And in case you really turn intriguing and you want to explore what stories I'm going to share today, you can write to me and we can certainly discuss these success stories over a call too. Two of my brands will be discussed today. I'm not going to take names, but I'm going to share the success stories. One is more around a personal brand, wherein the person in concern is very shy and closed and not very willing to open up and share her ideas. So we've been planning. I have shared plans over email which got ignored, delayed. Certainly because there is a kind of discomfort around that particular activity, which is going out and sharing ideas, connecting and collaborating with people. Now, I would not say that everything that we did around it was due to the branding, but I am going to share when I understood that planning is not something that we need all the time. Sometimes it is the action that we are lacking. Okay, so to cut the story short, we've been trying to create some content, and when it is about personal branding, you really need to come out of the shell, start sharing, and express yourself. This time, when this client turned up to me and she asked me for a plan, I completely denied that there is no plan. Instead, I requested her for a 2 hour meeting, and of course, we planned the meeting at Starbucks. So when we reached Starbucks and she is, in the absolute agency client setup, she was expecting me to come up with the plan and share the ideas. Instead, what we did is I told her that today we are going to do an exercise, and that exercise involves some sort of Q&A, so wherein we just got onto the action mode. We opened two separate Google documents and I asked her certain questions and I told her to write it down. Yes, so it is not like that I'm asking her and she's giving me the answers and I'm doing the typing and creating the brand content for her personal brand. So I really made her sit and do the task. Once we were done, because of the trust factor, I'm telling you, so she asked that, okay, now I'm exhausted, now what? I said, now we can just have sip in some coffee, have lunch, and we are good to go. So and then again it's like, this is what you plan to do today. I was like, yeah, I will come back on this. Now, whatever activity we did, I turned it into 11 good posts for her LinkedIn space and I shared that with her. And I told her that she has to, be regular in posting and how she needs to, follow the hashtags and share the post, what should be the timeline followed, etc. etc. She did it with very consistent manner, and that's where we stopped providing the content, but we kept on hand holding her. Mind you, even the first content which she did was her own thing. All we did was facilitated the personal brand growth, and that's how the LinkedIn journey started. Yesterday, she messaged me in the night and shared that one of her recent LinkedIn post has already crossed 10,000 views. That's the power when you do not actually stick around and look for a solution or a set plan for anything and move to action. Why I'm sharing her story is not about her personal branding thing only. Also, because she is one of the clients who believed in branding, had come to us back in 2014 with some problem, and we instantly got to action. As the journey and the association evolved, whatever ideas she was reluctant in the beginning, we kept on executing that. And the brand has not only grown by 2x times in the revenue, but the journey and the brand growth and our association has also grown for good 6 years now. So that's the power when you get onto the action plan. Another very interesting story comes from my client. There, sometimes as an agency, we feel like it's like hijacking our routine. But there, the plan is whenever we have an idea, the client shares with us. And if we think that there is a certain way to do it, we just execute it. No, I am not denying the fact that planning does not work, but I am telling you why it becomes a bottleneck at times. Because in that case, in fact, in all the brand projects we do, we have 12 months signed contract wherein the client as well as we know what we do, how we deliver, what are the monthly activities. Why I am telling you that plan is not all that you need all the times, because in that particular case, whenever there is an idea that strikes the mind of my client, or whenever there are campaigns which are required basis the circumstances, like for example, last year when COVID-19 ended up in, we all were into the lockdown because of it. We just had a phone call discussion, and all we decided was that there has to be consistent, over the board, even aggressive communication going to the clientele, because the markets were volatile, everybody was losing clients, everybody was in a confused state of mind. And that's when I told them that it is not about being logical all the times, but it is also about being psychological at the times. So right now what your consumer needs is communication. Let them show the brand solidarity, let them be around, let us show them that we are very much there, we are very much stable, and you can trust us. What happens is, we just discussed over a call, we worked on certain ideas, and straight we went to the execution. And believe me, even during the pandemic, they have successfully added 2 to 3 clients every month. Yes. So that's what I wanted to share. Why I came up with this idea, and why I thought it is very important for you as a business owner to understand that it is not always about having a set plan in front of your eyes and doing that thing to make the difference, but actually it is a lot about getting out there, getting started, and start communicating. Yes, everything will not be 100% success, but you will learn through the process. You will have customer feedback there, and with consistently doing things around your brand will lead to the success. It is very, very important. It is tried and tested. And let me tell you, both the cases I discussed with you today came to us with one single problem, and we offered the solution. And that's how the journey has begun. And we are proud to say this, that they are with us for good 6 7 years now. And that's the beauty of not getting yourself trapped in a plan. We have plans, we know what the brand is all about, what the communication will be during the year, but we do not strict ourselves into the framework of having a plan. Rather, we believe in action around it. So when you actually start doing things and you move out of the myth of having a plan for anything you need to do, you actually get into certain mode of procrastination. Instead, as a brand owner, what you need to do is focus on the current problem, focus on the current magic that you wish to create around your brand, focus on the communication that your brand needs right now, and start doing this, and you will see the difference. Your customer will feel the difference, and that's the way to growth. Try doing that. If you are stuck on again one idea or a half done plan, write to us. And I will keep coming back to you with more brand success stories and growth ideas that have helped businesses grow and that will certainly add to your growth. Until then, happy branding.